Hey world, in today's 9 minutes motivation, I do share with you one strange behavior of all of us, means human beings. And, and it's little tricky to share with all of you, but I think we should discuss it very openly with very big heart. I have heard this now. I have closed. I stopped doing counselings now. But when I was at the peak of doing counselings in my life, way back, I think 10 years, 7, 8 years ago, and very now and then I used to have this counselings where people will come and tell and share with me that this person cheated me or that person betrayed me, and I got hurt because of this person's behavior, and it used to be very and a very agonizing experience, very painful to listen to these people's issues and situations, and me being very high on my empathy, I should really feel bad for them. Till one day, I think something hit me and occurred to me, and I had some series of thoughts after that moment. It was a big eye opener, and I think after that, I realized I was not empathetic, but I was actually sympathetic towards people, and I was giving my sympathy, which I should not have been given. Then I realized when people come and tell me, when I say people, I'm talking about all of us, come and tell me I was cheated, I was betrayed, I was hurt, and I'm not able to deal with this, all this thing happened. Then I realized how to deal with these people, how to relate with them, and what to work with them. So I used to always give this very beautiful metaphor, example, almost like a real life incident. So I'm sleeping in my house. I keep my house door open, and I'm keeping 10 lakh cash in a bundle tied in a piece of cloth next to my head. And I'm sleeping. The doors of the house are open. A robber comes, sees one idiot is sleeping with the doors open, money next to me. He picks up the money, he flees from there. I get up and see there is no money, and I feel I'm being robbed. So I rush to the nearest police department or police station to launch an FIR and say, I have been robbed of 10 lakh rupees. Please do something about it. And now the whole police department or the police station or that the inspector or the sub inspector or the havaldar, they're on action. They're meeting, they're talking, calling, making all the phone calls that there is somebody in their uh, ward has been looted of 10 lakh rupees of money, and everybody's on the job. Now, you tell me, was it a fair FIR launch? Was it a complete story? Yes, you were cheated, is the reality, no doubt about it. But in that FIR, did you ever mention somewhere, I was sleeping, doors were open, it was an open invitation to the robbers, come, I'm available, take and go. That part, don't you think we very conveniently forget to update? Isn't it same with when you get cheated or anybody get cheated or betrayed or hurt? You go and complain about it. So many people come and say they broke my trust, they betrayed me, we were in relationship and he or she simply dumped me and dished me and I'm going to break up. I said that part only are coming and telling me, which is the reality. But what led to it? That part we are never discussing. Mm. When somebody was cheating you, what were we doing? Don't you think we also should be equally blamed for every hurt, every betrayal, every cheat that happens with us? And I think, like that metaphor I tell, see that the robber robbed me of 10 lakh rupees is absolutely true, but I let it to happen. It is also equally true. So I'm need to be equally blamed for that robbery as much as you have to blame the robber. I would have the same thing to be applied when somebody cheats you, somebody betrays you. somebody plays with your emotion. My question always has been, what were you doing when it was all happening? Couldn't you understand? Okay, first sign you did not get, second hint you did not get, third clue you did not get. But it was not that suddenly it happens. Why are we not taking care of that part which is completely in our control? You have to shield yourself. No, when you there will be robbers around. We have to safeguard our own house. Don't you think similarly we have to safeguard our own emotions? When you know it, anything it can be. There are few things also it led to, which I want all of you to know this. Every time I also get cheated, betrayed, hurt by people's behavior or whatever they do it. So first thing I ask myself is this: where did I kept a loophole that I was vulnerable, that I got cheated or betrayed or I got hurt? Number one, I turn the guns on myself. Number two, I say, always tell myself this: I'm cheated. Thank you. It's better to be cheated than to be a cheat in life. I tell myself I was not on that side, because that person who cheated me, betrayed me, hurt me, whatever may be the intention, for his or her karma, they have to go through and pay the consequences. But I am glad I was not the cheat. I am glad it is better to be betrayed in life than to be a betrayer. It is better to get cheated in life than to be a cheat. It's better to get hurt in life than to hurt somebody. Yeah, knowingly people get hurt that we can't help about it. But I think these are the line of thoughts that runs into my mind every time I am been betrayed or cheated or anything happens negative. I ask myself, number one, where did you keep a loophole? Where you were not guarding yourself safely? Where you became vulnerable? I think he has taught me or she has taught me. I have to. It's like that virus, and they'll put that security system, no, some virus, antivirus in there. So they will put Firefox. Like that, we should have some kind of, I don't know what name to be given, but we should have some antivirus to be installed, because there is a loophole, there's a bug in our own emotional circuit of, or the mental circuit of all of us as a human being, and there is a bug which has to be fixed. So moment I get cheated, robbed, or something gets stolen from me, I ask myself, there was a loophole somewhere. This person has came and showed me where is that loophole. So I first became thankful to that person, and then see how do I safeguard myself, make myself even more strongly foolproof. The next time I shouldn't get cheated, betrayed, or fooled by somebody else. And then I tell myself, thank God, I got robbed, but I was not a robber. I got cheated, but I was not a cheat. I got betrayed, but I was not a betrayer. They will pay their consequences when that time will come. And I also tell myself, maybe somewhere in life, in my school days, college days, in my growing years, I would have done something wrong to somebody that has come back to me. It's simple law, simple law of karma. What you do to others, somebody will do to you. Maybe I tell myself, okay, something I did in my childhood, growing years, immaturities, stupidities, this cycle is closed. So every time I go through something like that, anything negative, with one cycle closed. Like that, I deal with the entire situation where people really struggle. They are only one-sided, blaming the other person. I think every time you and me get cheated, betrayed, or hurt, I think we are all equally responsible, along with the person whom you are making responsible, making him or her responsible for. I think let's be fair in life. Life is very, very fair to us. With that fairness, let's start this beautiful, beautiful day, guys. Here we go together. Guys, go get set and grow. Board exams, and board exams. Then it's all about marks and marks and marks and scores and scores and scores. If you want your scores to rise, hike by 5 to 15%, then 90 minutes with me can actually make it happen for you. This last over 6 years, 75,000 students have attended that 90-minute session with me, and thousands of them vouch, and they are the testimony for having increased their percentage from 5 to 15% than what they normally score. Those simple study techniques, tips, tricks, and some study skills inputs in just 90 minutes can actually boost your score. And that's what all matters in life eventually. The most defining year of your life is board exams of 10th and 12th. Then I invite you for a 90-minute session with me that can boost, increase, and hike your percentage by 5 to 15%. Be with me. Look forward to see you.